ஸ்வீட் ஷாப் ஓபன் பண்றோம்.
ஆஹாஹா, அவங்க சத்யா.
அவங்க பசங்க பேர் இதென்ன இல்ல.
அவங்க பசங்களா இனேஷ் ஜிக்னேஷ் இல்ல.
Okay.
I don't think. சரி. Okay. சரி. Welcome children. Today's story, you know, this is one of the oldest folk stories from Europe. You know where is Europe, right? Yes. So what are all the countries in Europe now? Tell me. UK, Germany, yeah, France. You heard about these names, no? So like this, yeah, Vian, tell me.
Paris.
Paris is in France. Yes. Okay, super. Inesh, Jignesh, can you tell me an European country? Ile yarpa Nanditava. Nandita, jannal pakama tirumbi ukanda, I can see your face very well, no? There is light behind you. Your face you should be facing the light. Okay. Cherry, I'll start. Okay. So you know what are all the European countries? That is all. Now only we have European country. Previously it must have been known in different name. Right. So this story is about a little girl, Marcus or Macus. I don't know how they call it. Okay. Macus, and how she discovered fire. Children, you all know there is fire in our house. Where is the fire? Adupu. Kitchen. Correct? Gas stove we have. When we were in villages, we were using firewood. Correct? Have you seen firewood in anywhere, children? Yeah, in movies you would have seen. Have you seen in grandma's house or some villages? They used to make firewood stove, correct? And before all these things, long ago, there was no fire. When the earth was created, it was only cold and cold and cold. What was that? Only cold. So like animals, we were also hunting in the forest and eating food. We'll just hunt, we'll just eat raw meat. No cooking. Without fire, we can't cook, right? So like that. And one such day, we'll see what happened. So this is what we have in our houses, no? We have microwave ovens, we have a kerosene stove, we have gas cylinder, we have induction stove, electricity, fire. We are just using it like anything. So this story is about this little girl, Marcus. So she was also a very curious little girl like you children. Okay, you children keep on asking questions, no? To your mother. Amma, why is this like that? Why is that like that? Correct? Why is the sky blue? Why is the leaves green? So many questions you keep asking, no? So like you children, Marcus was also very, very curious. Whenever she get a chance, no, she loves to go out and play. So out means where? They were living in a cave in a forest. So when you go outside, what will be there? The wild animals will be there. Correct? So what will the wild animals do? They see one small child without any weapon. They will pounce on the child. They'll eat off. So her mother was very scared. So she always used to say, come inside, come inside, come inside. She keeps calling, but she will say, ma, coming, wait, 5 minutes, 2 minutes. You will also say that, no? 2 minutes, Amma. 5 minutes. Amma, we'll play for 5 minutes, Amma. Like that. So she will also love to play. So one such day, when she was playing outside, suddenly there were big lightning happened in the sky. Why will why will there be lightning? What will happen after the lightning?
Rain.
Rain. Children, are you sleeping? Okay. All are busy hearing the story, I think. So they will be like, there will be heavy rains. So before the rain, there was huge lightning and thunder. And the lightning happened, and that lightning came and stuck in a nearby tree. The dry tree, when the lightning stuck on the tree, immediately what will happen? It will start
Catch fire.
See?
Or sleeping. Only I am telling. I am not going to tell. I am going to sleep now.
Vian, Nandita, Jignesh, why are you guys not answering? Mauna Vradam or what today? Everybody decided to keep quiet. Today Vedanti is not coming. She's going out. Okay. Right. So, the lightning happened and it fell on a tree. And the tree started burning very fast. Nice. And the tree was on fire. First time Marcus is seeing a fire. The moment she saw the fire, children, you see something new. What will you do immediately? You will like to go and touch it, no? Yes. So Marcus also, looking at the fire, she tried and she just went near and put her hand there. What will happen if you put the hand on fire? It will be very cold, no? What will happen?
Hey, Vian, wake up. சூடு வச்சா என்ன ஆகும் கைய?
சில்லுன்னு இருக்கும்.
ஐஸ்கிரீம் மாதிரி இருக்குமா? To touch the hot pan, what will happen? To touch the hot cooker? Nandita, what will happen if you touch the hot cooker, rice cooker?
Nandita only one day sat on the cooker, no? Hot cooker. The bum burned. Yes or no, Nandita? So she put the hand on the fire and the fire burnt the hand. And she started crying, the fire bit me, the fire is biting me. She cried. Will the fire bite?
No.
No, it's not a living thing, no. But they have never seen the fire. So they thought it is an animal like what they see in the forest. So that is why they thought the fire is biting. When she started, fire bit me, paining, amma, she cried. The moment the mother heard the cry, the mother and father came running to see that. And they were also like, what is this new animal came to our forest? Oh my God, it already bit my daughter. And if we stay close by, it will bite us also. But it is something very new. Very new is something curious. So what the father did, his father's name was Antuk, A-N-T-U-C. Antuk, immediately, he just looked around and he just picked up a stick. A broken stick was there and that he took If I touch with my hand only, it will bite me. No, I will take a stick and I will beat the fire. So he went nearby and he started beating the fire. And what happened? If a dry stick you put on fire, what will happen? It started burning. So when it started burning, he looked at the stick and said, hey, when it comes closer, I feel nice. Because the earth was very, very cold that time. The cave was also in the nights very extremely cold. They couldn't sleep properly in the night. And inside the cave, inside the forest, they could not see anything also without light. So what they did, Father Antuk said, this comes closer to me. This looks like a nice animal. When I keep it like that, I feel warm. So can we take it to our cave and keep it there and see what happens? So he took the fire with the stick. Yeah, stick with the fire, sorry. He took it and kept it in the cave. So they all went back to sleep in that night. When he took it inside the cave, what will happen? The fire will give light. So the cave was looking bright. Even in the night, the children can play well. The elders can walk nicely. The others can sit and talk to each other. So they were very happy. And not only that, not only they can see in the dark, they can also feel very warm. And they were very happy. And that night, all the family members slept very happily because it was very, very, very warm. And the next day also, they thought the fire will be there. But when they got up, the fire with the stick was totally burnt. And morning when they got up, there was no fire at all. So no fire, and immediately they ran. They ran outside and they looked. Maybe that fire animal is still there, burning outside. But alas, no luck actually. The whole tree also has been burnt. Somehow the light and the fire, the warmth, everything, it disappeared. It was not at all there. They became very, very, very sad. Oh, yesterday was a lovely day. The night was so comfortable. I wish it continued to burn there. So next day onwards, Antuk and Marcus, every day they went out and sat near the place where it was burning yesterday. So something like that comes. Antuk also took some sticks and kept it near him. So they are waiting. Will there be fire today? Will there be fire today? Can the fire come today? But no. Because of the cold weather, no, they were all drenched and they were feeling so cold, more colder than previous days. And nothing happened. No fire, no lightning, no thunder, no rain also. So they were very, very disappointed. Can you see the pictures, children? Is it coming on your screen? Yeah? Okay, right. And now, and then next day, you know what? And after many, many, many days, one day the storms was gathering. Like, the storm, right? Cyclone, the hurricane, like that. So it started, the rain clouds started forming and they could hear the thunder and chadabada, chadabada, bada, 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 budu, buda, bada, like that. A huge thunder and the lightning was happening. And when the lightning happened, on so many days there was no rain, no rain means all the plants will be very dry. The grass is also dry, very hot and dry. And the lightning stuck. Once again, it started becoming a huge fire. And Anne took Marcus and her mother, Lavina. They were very, very, very happy. So what they did, they just decided, they just took lot of sticks and they brought all the sticks and they put it on the fire, and that fire happily they took it and kept it in their cave. And that cave was so wonderful that day. It was burning. So many sticks were burning and burning and burning. And everybody was like dancing, singing happily. Okay, we got that fire animal again. Now we know what to do. I will ensure I will not allow the fire to be put off. I'll always keep it burning. And took decided. So he kept a lot of sticks also with him, and they brought the dry grass also from outside, and they kept a heap of dry grass. See, we do this during Holi, you would have seen, no? We bring like, make a house like with grass and sticks, and we burn that, and we put we just pray and we dance. Isn't it like that? They were all happily dancing around. And they kept on dancing, singing, shouting, screaming, all laughing and all. And what they did, they forgot to safeguard the rabbit meat which the mother Lavina hunted that day and brought for the family. One second, hold on. One second, hold on. Okay, so now what happened? They forgot to about the rabbit meat which they brought for eating, because they were all dancing around the fire, no? And then they started smelling something very nice fragrance, Where is this aroma coming from? We didn't keep anything. Till now the fire was burning. We didn't hear any aroma, no? Suddenly it is smelling nicely. They were thinking and looking around. What was burning actually? The rabbit meat which they brought for eating for the family. They did not notice, but when they brought all the grass and put the fire on, the rabbit meat was next to the grass and it also started burning. When a meat starts burning on the fire directly, what do we call now? Is it not tandoori? Yes or no? Tandoori chicken we like, no? So like that was smelling nicely, and that time they did not know, no? So the mother went in a hurry. I told you to keep it safely and securely. Now what are we going to eat? It started raining outside. We can't even go and hunt another animal. Can we go hungry for the whole night? She was scolding. This is the only meat which I got for the whole family. What do we do? Telling that, she tried eating that rabbit meat, and the rabbit meat tasted so yummy and delicious. And then she shared with all the family members. They enjoyed. They enjoyed. And the whole day, what did they discover? Now they know how to use the fire, the uses of fire, and they know how to cook the meat and eat the meat. That is the first time the people learned to cook the meat and eat. Before that, they were all eating raw meat. Okay. So then next day onwards, every day they'll go hunting. They'll bring the animal and the meat will be burnt on the fire, and they enjoyed eating nicely and dance around the fire, which we call bonfire now, and happily sleeping because it is very warm and bright in the night. Children were not at all scared of the night. And took the Macca's father ensured the fire is always on. He brings lot of dry grass and stalks and stalks and stalks. But what happened? Because of the heavy rains, the whole forest became very wet. Very wet, and everywhere there was water, water and water. Because of the huge amount of water, he did not get any dry grass. So what happened? One night, the last piece of, last bundle of grass was also burning away. Only one small stick with fire was available. There was no other dry grass. So father told, okay, don't worry. It's okay. Let me go out in the night. Now I'll take the stick with me because I can't see in the night. Otherwise, I'll just go search somewhere. Somewhere in the forest, there must be some dry grass. So when the father took the last fire stick and he went around the forest. In the night, can you see, children, the picture? What is there? Can you see two eyes? Is it visible? Yes. Yeah. So, what do you think they are? Which animal comes in the night to hunt? Like dog.
Lion.
Something like a dog only.
Wolf.
Yeah. You know wolf, right? A pack of wolves. They were like surrounding. They are very ferocious wild animals. They always come in group. We call them a pack of wolves. So you can only see the eyes. They are nocturnal animals. They can see very well in the dark. So they were like that. See, Antuk is standing there. Can you see in the picture? So Antuk is standing and all the wolves started surrounding him and they were making noise. And then Antuk, he just came out to get some grass, no? So he did not bring his weapon. What is the only thing in his hand?
Fire.
The fire stick only. So with the fire stick, he was like, hey, go, like this. It was he was showing. And he thought, okay, now today the wolves are going to eat me off. I came without a weapon. Oh my God, my family is at home in the cave. Tomorrow onwards, there is no father for Macca's. He was so sad. Oh my God, I should have brought my weapon. But to his surprise, when he showed the fire stick like that, he thought, like that, he just wanted to chase them away. But looking at the fire, all the wolves were very scared and they just ran away. And today, they learned one more use for the fire. What is the use for the fire? Animals are
Scared of fire.
Animals, super Nandita. Animals are scared of fire. Every time we don't have to always take a weapon and hunt them. We can shoo them away with the fire stick also. And he learned one more thing. We can cook with the fire. The fire gives light in the dark. The fire can keep us warm. The fire can chase the animals, scare them away. Lovely, no? What a wonderful discovery. And then he searched the whole night for dry grass. No dry grass was available. Everything was wet due to the previous day's rain. What to do? He sadly came back to the cave. And that night also, and many other nights, no, they slept without having light or warmth. No light, no heat. So again, they were like shivering, and I wish there is more fire, Dad. Please, Dad. It's so cold, Dad. I can't see anything, Dad. Marcus started crying. But they don't know. They know how to use the fire, but they don't know how to make the fire. So they can't do anything. He said, okay, what to do? We'll wait for the next lightning and then fire. By the time we will start gathering as much dry grass as possible. And Marcus and her father and mother, they all went out and they were like cutting the dry grass, and they were like, dry grass will be like so much, no, here and there, it will be a big bundle. So what they did, so they were like taking the dry grass, putting it in one place, and they were like ironing, we do know, like that with the stick, with the long stick, they were like making it smaller, packing actually. So tightly they were packing. And that time, they take a stick only, no, big stick, and rubbing it on the stick, on the grass, and they were just bundling it neatly. And as Marcus kept on rubbing the dry grass, can you see the picture? What's happening? Suddenly, a smoke started coming from the dry grass. Why? Because the dry stick and the dry grass, you keep on rubbing. You see, you rub your hands like this. Can you rub your hands? Can you feel the heat happening? Yeah, it becomes warm. Keep it here. Rub it and keep it. Do you feel the heat? Nicely? Yeah? Yes or no? Yes. It is hot, no? It becomes hot. So when we go out in cold also, we just do this. Like that. So when you rub, heat is generated. If it is dry, it starts getting smoke. And then from the smoke, the fire can be generated. Marcus saw the hint of smoke. The moment she saw that hint of smoke, father also was there, no? He also saw that smoke coming from the grass bundle Marcus was packing nicely by rubbing with the stick. And immediately he told, hey, Marcus, hold on. Keep on rubbing. Do it fast. See, I can see the smoke. So he ran and he took a dry stick and he also started rubbing from the other side. And from the smoke, what happened? There came the fire. And that day, they learned how to create a fire also. Interesting, no? Is this story interesting? See, this is how the human being discovered fire. And now the family is not at all worried. Even if fire is put off, no dry grass, all grass is wet. Now they know. They started rubbing 2 dry sticks to make fire and 2 stones to make fire. So they started learning how to create fire. And then afterwards, there is no looking back. Everybody, they taught the other people also how to create fire and how to see in the darkness and how to stay warm in the cold forest. This is the story of Marcus and the discovery of fire. How was the story?
Good.
Good. Did you enjoy?
Yes.
Yes. What did you like in the story? Which part you liked in the story? Nandita? Which part you liked in the story, Nandita? Yeah, tell me. Which part you liked? Think and tell.
Every part.
Every part, huh? Lovely. So you will share the story with your friends tomorrow? Yeah, you remember the names? Marcus, Antuk, and mother's name was Lavina. Okay. Jignesh, how are you? Can I see you, Jignesh? Okay, till then. Vian? Jignesh is coming. Can I see you, Jignesh? Yes. Hi. How are you, man? Long time. You're muted. Can you unmute and talk, please?
Nice.
Yeah. Nice, huh? Which part of the story was nice
Yes.
for you?
For me, the lightning wave came and hit at the tree and it was burning, no, ma'am.
Okay, yeah.
That
That
part I
was
like.
super. Very nice. Thank you, Jignesh. Keep coming. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Vian?
Okay.
Yes. Vian?
They discovered fire.
They discovered fire. Imagine if they haven't discovered fire, we'll all be still in cave waiting for some lightning to happen. We'll be shivering in the night, can't see anything in the dark, don't know which animal will come and hunt us and eat us in the dark. Correct? So that is the European folktale story. Any questions?
Real?
Tell me.
Is that real?
It's a story. Maybe it is real also. This is how they would have learnt discovery, no? Fire. Definitely it must be real. That's what I believe. What do you think, Jayanti aunty? Do you think it's real? Jayanti aunty has gone to create fire, I think.
No. It is real. I feel the story makes you feel real.
See, looks like a real story only. Yes.
I don't.
You don't think? Why?
Because how did they learn to talk?
How? The talking comes automatically, no? When the child is born, it starts crying, no? Who teaches the child to cry? And it starts telling your sister you would have noticed, ma, and all she starts talking, no? Without anybody teaching, right? So from monosyllable like like that, we start learning by default. When we want to express and we share certain things and that sound comes, no? So from that, slowly the language started developing. When there is more heat, whichever country is more tropical climate, their languages developed even more better and faster. The countries with cold, they were a bit slow. That's how the languages started developing. Correct, no? Yes. Any more questions? That's a good question. Thanks, Vian. The storytelling has to make you children curious to start asking the right questions. So that is how knowledge develops. Correct? Super. Very nice. Shall I stop the recording? 1 second.